Pay attention. Creepy weirdo.
I would like a strong, powerful woman to protect me.
He'll fight for America.
Hip. Poopy square. The Playable Characters Podcast. Hey, everybody.
Welcome to Playable
Characters
Podcast
Level
Level
112.
All right.
Man, we've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah.
Calvin's dying. Calvin's the old age of 32.
God, no, I wish.
What do you know?
34. We made 35 in a month.
You're still so young.
Oh, thanks.
Our last week's guest, Dan, was very young, too. I'm clinging on to 39 as much as I
Isn't
can.
Dan?
Dan's like 30.
Oh, my
I
God.
think he's younger than he's like the same age as you, maybe. I don't know.
No, I think you're right. I think
All you
yeah,
young
that's
kids. But anyway,
right.
welcome to another great episode. We hope.
That's gonna be
we
good.
expect.
We expect. We will. It'll be great. Remember to follow us on Twitter and Instagram and on Facebook and all the social
Did
media.
you say Facebook?
I'm going to pretend I didn't.
At
I'm going to power forward.
Playable Characters. Thank you for those who did donate to the Patreon. Go there and give $1 if you want.
Yeah, seriously, please
You
do.
get some cool stuff. You'll, that's how we earn a living. It's not, but it'd be nice to.
Let's lie to the fans. This is how we earn a living.
Yeah.
So,
I wanted to plug.
Oh,
these,
yes.
These guys called there's a band, and they sent me a copy of their album, some snippets. The Super Thrash Brothers.
Oh.
We saw them at the Long Island
Yes,
Retro
I
Expo
remember
last year. They're like a heavy metal and like video game music band.
Yeah.
They're pretty awesome.
They are great.
They dress as characters while they're playing, and they just like
They do like Nintendo covers.
yeah, and it's like heavy metal, but it's like they're really good. They have an album coming out June 21st.
Yes.
It's superthrashbros.com or any streaming platform. And they're really good. Check them out if you like video game music.
And even check them out on YouTube. They have really great
They have a lot of
videos
cool
on there.
stuff. So Super Thrash Bros, check it out.
Please do.
Anything else you want to plug?
No. Let's
Okay.
just get into our guest.
Dude, this guest.
Has huge honor.
Right?
Yes.
It's a legend.
Yes.
When we found out she was coming, first of all, I was like, holy cow, we have to clean this place. First of all. And then
I love holy cow. You're very respectful to our guest.
that too.
Yeah.
So I had her game as a child.
Mm-hmm.
A game application
Yeah.
as a child. She taught me the basics of teaching of typing. Sorry, of typing. We have with us today.
Yeah, she taught me as well. Because I remember having it. Because like when I used to have computer lab as a kid,
Yeah.
it was all about like teach you typing and how to like control save and all that stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. Also used her as well.
A legend with us today,
Yes.
everybody. Mavis Beacon. How are you?
Hello.
How? Mavis.
Oh, sorry. I was just texting someone.
That's.
Wow, Mavis, how are you?
How are you?
And I'm very impressed you still have your like original brother typewriter. No
Yes.
less.
Yeah.
Yes, the
Yes.
original, the one I was raised on. Thank
Yeah,
you.
you raised on that, like literally. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I was born in a cubicle.
That's
A lot of
nice.
people don't know that about me.
No, I guess
Mhm.
not.
A lot of people don't ask questions about me.
Well, that's why you're here.
Yeah.
This is so great. Like, I think your story needs to be told, and I'm so glad you came on today. So.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for this moment for a long time.
Yeah. Have you sent any letters to people to try
I've
to?
typed many a letter
Yeah.
and explained that I'm like the Serena Williams of job skills, and they've gone largely ignored.
That's probably a good comparison.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
She's
I mean,
the
if you-
greatest.
Wouldn't you pick up a book that says Serena Williams teaches tennis?
Oh yeah, totally. For
Right?
Sure. Yeah.
Because she's the best.
Hell, I pick up a book that says Serena Williams teaches like baking. It's Serena Williams. I learned anything from her.
But no, true, I guess. Except typing, because we have the
Oh,
best.
yeah.
Thank
exactly,
you. I
of
was
course.
going to try to bring it back to me. But, yeah.
We have the best here.
Yes.
Now, how'd you get into? How is this like your calling? How'd you get into typing? How'd you know you were so good at it?
Well, ever since I was a kid,
Yeah.
we didn't have pens in our house. We had a strict rule. There was, we don't like to talk about it, but there was
Let's
an
talk about
issue with an accident with a pen.
What happened?
Oh.
My dad lost an eye.
Ooh.
And,
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. So we didn't have any sharp things.
Did your mom
house.
do that or accident?
Well, we like to say it was an accident,
Yeah.
but it was standing straight up on the floor with glue.
Okay.
In any case, but
Yeah.
yeah, he fell and
Oh, goodness.
he didn't see very well. So we only had typewriters in the house.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Have
Some
you-
would say that's
so-
more dangerous or heavy.
I'm just curious, like, do you even think about like maybe putting chalkboards on the wall so you can even use chalk as well, or just typewriters?
did not think of that.
Yeah.
But we went with typewriters.
They went with typewriters, Calvin.
Okay.
All right. Some people, you didn't have cable growing up. All right. She didn't have pens.
Didn't have pens.
Don't shun her.
Well, one is a lot cheaper than the other, but yeah, that's cool.
Well, fine, yes, but we, that's how I was raised. I was typing away ever since I was little. ASF space,
Right.
and I couldn't fall asleep without typing.
Really?
But oddly, it wasn't.
I feel that'd be annoying. Click, click, click. I'm falling asleep to typing. No.
Yeah.
Really.
Do you think it's very like cathartic or something?
It's very soothing for me.
That-
I guess so, because I grew up in New York City, and like I can fall asleep to like fire truck engines. So
know.
maybe that's like
It's
That's your white noise. Basically.
the clackety clack of a typewriter.
Can we get some?
Yeah.
Beautiful. It is a pretty cool. That reminds me of like every like movie in the 70s and 80s. Just like when you go into an office, you just like hear that generic.
yeah.
It's a great
It's like
sound.
I
little
miss that.
raindrops
It
falling
is.
on
It
your tin
is.
roof.
Falling on your
And
paper.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who didn't love that?
Ah.
Beautiful.
Which, by the way, I'm impressed by your face work. Like you're literally looking directly at, us, not even looking
I don't
down
look at
all.
typewriter. I haven't looked down at a typewriter in decades.
Wow.
Have
Yeah.
you checked your spelling at all? You're pretty confident.
Oh, I don't need spell check.
Wow, so you don't even own whiteout.
No,
Damn.
I don't like the whole idea of whiting out anything.
Remember, you had to take like the white piece of paper and then go back and then hit the button again to
It's
try
a
to.
thing. It's a thing.
It's a whole process.
It's a thing, and that's why perfection is what I strive for, and that was my motivation in really getting involved in tutoring, teaching,
Sure.
really focusing on job skills.
Yeah.
Yeah. Job skill.
Yeah, job skills are my passion.
The overall. What other skills are there besides typing? What else do you teach, or is that it?
I don't see that you need any others.
Yeah.
honestly. I've been working on getting a master's class of typewriting.
Yeah. Yeah. It might be hard.
Would it be a
nowadays.
2-year course or 4-year course?
Probably like 2 weeks, I would guess.
Don't be rude.
I mean, you probably master it in 2-3 weeks.
There
right?
are so many keys on this typewriter. I mean, each one takes at least 1 week, so
Oh,
it
okay,
would be
so-
a long course.
Those are like week 1A.
Yeah.
Backspace,
Yeah. Sure.
space bar,
Some have backspace and delete. Like,
Yes.
what's up with that?
backspace and delete. Well,
They're different.
Backspace, you move back. Delete, you're
Right.
on the spot.
Right.
Yeah.
These are the things that people don't know.
I could see how that would take longer than 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's all about efficiency.
It sure is. Yeah. What's
Yeah.
your favorite key? Do you have a favorite?
Key.
You can look down if you want. Yeah. I know you haven't looked down.
My favorite key, honestly, is the question mark.
Hmm.
Because it's a learning key.
Sure.
You ask questions,
It's
I give you
inquisitive.
answers. It's
It
inquisitive.
wants to know.
It
Yeah.
wants to know, exactly.
Yeah, okay. I always like the asterisk.
Why the asterisk?
They just look cool. Back
A
in the
little
day.
star.
Yeah, a little star, right?
Makes you feel like a star.
I always liked there too. I was a big fan of the ampersand. I feel like
Mm.
I just like saying
It's a
the
good
word
word.
ampersand.
It's a
you
good
know?
word. My
Rolls off.
daughter's name is Ampersand.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
How old is she now?
She's 25.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Sandy.
Yeah. Sandy Ampersand?
Did she
Yeah,
get
Sandy
in-
Ampersand.
Did she get into the
Beacon.
typing business, or she just?
Oh, she actually makes typewriters.
Oh,
Oh, well, that's convenient.
Business is not going well,
Oh, right.
but she's following her dream.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
She may have to. She may have to get a different dream soon, right? I mean,
Maybe she should make road processors. Those got popular.
They did. We're strictly in the type. We don't mean to typecast ourselves.
Oh, it's
But-
all humor. Very nice.
Yes, in fact. But we're sticking with what we love and what we know. We actually believe typewriters are coming back. They're on the rise.
That's true.
Since who says this?
Hipsters.
Yeah.
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 It's like Polaroids
People
came back.
are buying typewriters again.
Okay. There's a clicking noise over here. Anyway.
Oh, was it another
It
typewriter?
might have been. We have a tiny one over here. I
Oh.
think.
A little tiny typewriter.
Have you ever played like dueling typewriters?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
She just lit up when you said that.
Oh, my goodness.
Is that your favorite?
Do you know the game?
I mean, I'm a little familiar with it, but can you tell me some of the rules? Because
Well,
it just always looks so fun. when it's like-
Absolutely. You get two typewriters. You face each other, so the typewriters are back to back.
Mhm.
You have a timer. I prefer to use like a kitchen timer because I like the sound of the ding. It reminds me of a typewriter.
like the egg
Yeah.
beater thing. The egg
Yeah,
beater?
it's like
Okay.
ding. I love it.
Yeah, you love ticking and clicking sounds.
I do.
Yeah.
I like ASMR as well.
Yeah.
But it's just little typewriters.
Sure.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're face to face. Timer is on. In 1 minute, how many things can you type? And that includes loading the paper.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Paper loading can be tricky.
That's true.
That was like the first couple weeks of class I remember is really making sure you load that paper the right way.
Because I remember there were times where like the typeset would be like just a little bit off, and it would be so bad because you couldn't like adjust it easily.
It could be crooked.
Yes.
Yep. Oh, that ruins everything.
Papers can fold.
Right? What's up with that?
They can tear.
Yeah, they can.
And that's why precision is at the heart of what I do.
Sure. Yeah.
I understand that. That's amazing.
It is.
How do you feel about we had an electric typewriter back when I was a kid. Is that
the whir? It's stressful.
Yeah, you got to turn it on or plug it in, I think, or something like that.
You do.
Yeah,
you have to
I remember
rely
that.
on electricity. You have to plug. You're stuck.
I think we got to all rely on electricity.
Well, because you think you have to.
Right. I guess you know
True,
you
true.
don't need it. You can.
I do not.
If you want to write a book, you're writing a book no matter what.
I'm sorry if this is triggering because my laptop is right in front of you. But
yeah, Calvin, you should have put that away.
I was ignoring it.
Oh yeah.
You brought it up.
The
I'm
elephant
going
in
to
the
take a
room.
moment to digest it, and I'm okay now.
Yeah.
But thank you. Yeah.
I am sorry again. We have to record. It's a limited space.
Yeah.
It's fine. I mean, I have dabbled in more higher tech
Okay.
things.
Such as.
Well, I've gotten into doing some exploration with teaching young people how to use cell phones and typing quickly with one index finger.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I worked on that for a bit. I have to say I didn't enjoy it. I found it to be a bit it has no range,
Yeah.
you know? So there's a lot of emojis now. I mean,
How do you feel about that?
why would you use a face when you could write WINK?
She's got a point. Look,
So simple.
right?
So simple.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so funny because I actually, in real life, I'm not a fan of emojis at all. I
Oh.
only use them ironically.
Aha.
If that, I don't like emojis.
I think I use them too often.
You use a lot of emojis, Brian.
Really?
I don't mean to. I think it's the sarcasm.
For someone of your stature.
I know, right? I think the sarcasm, like, I gotta make sure people think I'm not being a dick here. Let me give a winky face, you know?
Ooh, a winky
I
face.
did used to write wink. But
Wow.
then, right, so I do know what you're saying, but I think I do write too many emojis.
Disrespecting Mavis.
How do I stop, though?
Yeah, Mavis, how does he stop?
Well, you could spend an hour with me
Yeah, I'd love
for
to.
only $125,
Okay.
and I could get you back into typing out your feelings.
Yeah. I
like
literally just took a typing test.
Mhm. How many words per minute?
102.
What's your WPM?
Fuck, that's impressive.
Yeah,
Real-
dude. 97% accuracy, by the way.
90.
That is
I'm not even joking.
no, I know that's crazy good
Yeah.
because the average is 60. I could type maybe 70.
Yeah, dude.
Damn.
I don't fuck around.
That's very good for
Yeah.
someone.
Typewriter
of
maybe a
your-
little less. I
Yeah,
think.
if
Right.
you don't mind, what's your WPM?
502
That's crazy.
on a typewriter,
Yeah.
on an antique typewriter.
I feel like it. How do you even like go to the next line that fast? Like, and
I don't even know. I don't. It's all rote for me now.
You're in the zone.
I'm just. Here's the thing. You don't want to use a typewriter. You want to become part of the typewriter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're a mechanism.
Yeah.
You're a piece of it.
Was there a transformer typewriter? I think there was.
I
right?
would not be surprised.
Yeah. Do you like slamming the thing back when you gotta go to the next line? Like when it dings, you just.
I don't slam it because
No?
I'm more graceful about it, but
Sure.
I do like to push it back. I give it
Yeah.
a little. You don't want to overdo it. You want to
Sure.
give it a little bit of muscle, but you don't want to break your
No,
typewriter.
I remember people you see it on TV, people just like slam it back, you know, and
Yeah.
stuff. But my mom would yell, like, make sure you do it nicely.
That's
Mavis
movie
said do it
stuff.
nicely.
You know, when I watch people using typewriters in movies, I'm like, that's not what it's like in the
That's
real
all
world.
I was gonna
Wrong.
say like,
Yeah.
there's a movie like Misery. Is that triggering to you?
It is
it's
probably
just-
one of my favorite movies.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
It's the
I
star
really.
of the show, almost.
Yeah, if I could put someone in a room and just make them type, oh, that is amazing.
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
One of my favorite thoughts.
Would you give them a topic or just make them type like anything? Like,
Well, you have to guide people, but I think eventually you shouldn't need a topic. The words will just flow out of your fingers.
Yeah.
But
And if they mess up, would you call them a dirty birdie, or are you just like,
yes, if I have to, I would type it on their foreheads.
Can you put someone's head in a typewriter? Have you tried that?
I have.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's not easy.
No, I would say so.
But I've rigged things so that I can have the little legs popping them on the forehead.
Oh.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like instead of like when nuns slap your wrist with the ruler, you put someone's head in a typewriter.
I will do it.
Yeah.
I have to say, that movie really showed me, like, why do people need legs?
Well, okay.
Mavis, are you working on some stuff or working through some stuff?
Well, I'm always working on, typing.
Yeah. I
that
mean, we
what
don't
you mean?
need legs technically.
No,
Yeah.
you just need your fingers.
Yeah.
Well, no, you do need your legs. I mean,
They're helpful. They're incredibly helpful
Yes.
and efficient.
they make ambulating very
But
easy.
people don't have legs and still are fine.
They're typing away.
They're still probably
That is true. That is true.
probably typing. Yeah.
But then you would need a wheelchair. Like, how do you
They're,
get around?
they're googling how can I.
I mean, you could type a document, but how do you get it, to the post office or wherever it needs to go?
You can get someone that will do it for you who has perhaps locked you in a room. You have to open your mind.
How do you when the internet started becoming big, Mavis, and the CDs your game came on were kind of going away? How'd you feel? Like, was that were you holding on? Were you trying to go with the times, or what happened there? Take us back to 1991.
1991. What a year.
Yeah, it was you and Carta Encyclopedia,
Oh my God, Encarta.
Yeah.
Jesus.
right?
Of course it was hard at first. I mean, and change is always hard. And of course I typed many letters. I tried to spread the word through my typewriter.
Yeah.
And, people weren't reading it because it wasn't on their screen.
Right.
Yeah.
And yes, it was hard. I did give it a go. I tried to use a regular computer, but it wasn't satisfying to me. And so I kept typing. And what I believe is if I continue to type, people will come back. Mavis Beacon is a beacon of light,
She sure is.
a beacon of hope.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Are you big at the post office? They enjoy your company there?
They do. I
Go
spend a
there.
lot of time there.
I figured.
I still use the regular U.S. postal mail service
Yeah,
all the time. I
yeah.
type on my envelopes. Do you know how hard that is?
I was say yeah, because I remember like when I would have to like do that back when like it was like the tail end of the typewriter and you had to like type it in, but like I would fuck up at least 3 envelopes every single time.
You know what? Mail merge is still one of the hardest things to use in Microsoft Word.
Oh yeah,
It's just it's not as easy. That's why
Just type it.
just type it, right?
Just type it. Labels. Why?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
It's sticky. Glue isn't good for you.
I guess, yeah.
I think that's true.
Depends what you use it for, but yeah.
Well, you shouldn't sniff it too much.
No, definitely not.
And licking it's never
Calvin.
good. But
Yeah.
Calvin.
Sorry, my sinuses are acting up. That's why. That's so interesting. So, have you like thought about writing any like books about your experiences? I mean, I know obviously there are books about
I've written countless books.
That's what she does.
They haven't been published per se.
Yeah.
They're not on a market, so
Right.
to speak.
Yeah.
But they're in my house.
Oh.
And I have been pushing them to go on, out for people to read. So far, people like that I'm a mystery.
Oh, okay, I like that.
People are starting to ask questions. Who is Mavis Beacon?
Yeah.
After the fact. I'm kind of like Picasso.
The Picasso of typing.
Yeah, I like to think that.
Definitely.
You know, when it's all over and said and done, I will probably be, huge. And, all my typing will come to the forefront. There will be golden typewriters sitting atop
Ooh, I like
people's
that.
desks. And those laptops that you have will be no more. They'll be in trash cans.
See that, Calvin?
And that's fair.
Just wasted all your money on this laptop.
I know, it sucks.
But you say before you were sending a text when you got here.
Yes.
How with a typewriter do you send a text?
Well, I type it up.
Yeah.
I put it in an envelope.
Oh.
And I mail it.
You do. Who'd you send a text? What was the text? Can I ask?
It was to Sandy, my daughter.
Yeah.
Ampersand.
Mm-hmm.
Telling her that I'll be home in 10 minutes.
Oh, so you two live together?
Yes, of course.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. Is there a Mr. Mavis by any chance?
No.
Mr. Mavis?
There's no Mr. Mavis.
The marvelous Mrs. Mavis?
I didn't have
sorry.
time for that. I didn't have time for other people in my life. I was busy.
Well, somebody was in you once. Sorry.
Wow.
I didn't mean like that. But
Yikes.
not in your life, but right.
Wow.
So you just
What?
want. Was it?
Actually, if
Was it with
I
the fame back then?
could
It's-
rewind that, if I could that space, what
Sorry.
you just
Yeah,
said.
Sorry.
In fact, let's rip that whole sheet out
Yeah.
and put in
Yeah.
a new one.
Was that like with the when you're becoming famous? Is that how you kind of like how did
Ampersand, I found in an alley
Wow.
as a baby. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, you're a hero then.
Yeah.
Wow. So you're a hero and a single mother and a teacher. That's
Mm-hmm.
incredible.
Yeah. How do you find the time?
It's very hard managing a bird at home.
Wait,
Ampersand's a
25-year-old bird.
yeah.
like a
Okay,
real bird?
25 in human years or bird years? Now I'm confused.
Well, I'm just confused if she's a bird or not, or a human.
She's bird ears.
So
She's got a pet bird, Calvin.
okay, so then how does Sandy make typewriters?
Well, I'm a little shocked I have to explain this. Sorry for laughing at you. But little Sandy has a beak, does she not?
Sure, I guess.
With which she can hammer. She
Is
can
she a-
cut paper with her beak.
Is she a woodpecker?
She is a woodpecker, obviously.
Obviously, Calvin.
These are not your standard metal typewriters. These are wooden typewriters.
Oh, they're wooden typewriters.
They're wooden.
Okay. Well,
Okay. Oh,
She's
okay.
able to pick up little nails. She makes holes with her beak into the wood.
this
She
is
Okay.
the most
drills
talented
nails.
bird I've ever heard of.
Seriously.
Yeah, but the beauty of it is her typewriters don't have keys. She dips her beak in ink
Yeah.
and bangs her little beak on the
my
paper
God.
of her typewriter.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, how do you?
That's a very talented bird. Also, I mean, I'm assuming the ink is non-toxic, right? It's safe for her to.
I'm assuming. One might say that's why she's so old. I call it a gift.
I mean, I'm
Th-
happy,
how
but
many-
I'm kind of worried. It sounds like you kidnapped and are slowly poisoning a bird. Are you okay, girl?
Wait, how many
Great.
typewriters has she made?
Countless typewriters.
Really? Okay.
Our
All with
home
no
is-
keys?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
She sold them?
I would like to say, you've asked a couple times now, am I okay? I can show you a stack of papers that say, I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay,
She does.
all over them. So,
did bring
I'm
it.
okay.
Okay.
I think
okay.
she wrote "I'm okay" over and over again.
Yes.
So I
Well,
mean, again, I'm not trying to pry, but like, do you live like in the area? Like, I'm just curious about like what your home situation is like right now.
That's a good question.
The alley, maybe.
Well, I have a car.
Okay. Wow.
Okay.
I don't even have a car.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Homeless man.
it's
over
like
here.
a mobile home.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
In 1991, when the internet boomed, we busted. One might say, and so obviously I had made tons of money from what I was doing with the Mavis Beacon
Yeah.
typewriting.
That's good.
Yeah. And well, things didn't go well. Okay. I can't believe I'm saying this right now, but
This is your
It's
moment.
a
This is
safe
your
space.
moment.
good interviews
It's
do.
your moment, right?
I had taken all my savings during the internet boom and tried to become part of it. I worked on a program, an online program, where I was actually teaching live to students. That was
Oh.
my hope.
Oh.
It didn't go anywhere. It failed.
Damn.
And I lost all my money. And that's when I took to the drink.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Mavis.
I hit the sauce.
Were you like the first webcam girl? Like just trying to teach, but it was like teaching
Yes.
people typing?
And there was one man who really enjoyed it,
Yeah, I'm sure.
but he died. And
Oh,
Oh.
so that $500 a week was no more.
Wow, 500 a week.
pretty good.
Shit. I'm sad he's dead now. Sorry.
I was like, can I get in on this?
I felt.
But the
triggered.
things he made me type. What you'll do,
Yeah.
in
Hey, I
the
got
hardest of times.
Wow.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do for money.
So then you went broke, I guess, right?
I
Like
went
you said,
broke.
and
I
then-
hit the bottle.
Yeah.
And that's when I was just on the streets in an alley. And that's when I met Sandy.
Oh.
And she
Oh.
saved me.
and
So it's
you-
like
you
Sandy
guys
nursed
saved-
you back to life.
Yeah, you guys
Yes.
saved
It's like
each
Sandy
other.
vomited in your mouth and then helped you grow.
Yeah. She
love
did.
that.
Yes, actually. She vomited in my mouth a couple times and
Ooh.
that helped me a
Oh,
lot.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
This is
Okay.
nice. Now
like
sometimes I vomit in hers.
Yeah.
I like
yeah.
that.
So we helped each other, and I ended up finding a car, and we started living in there. And that's all you need,
You don't need Wi-Fi in there. You can still type.
That's true.
right? You don't need outlets.
No,
Mm-hmm.
that's
You
a good
know?
amount of typewriter. No matter it could be the apocalypse. You can still type
Still
stuff.
type as long
You
as
can
you
still
have access
type.
to ink, and that's it.
Right.
They shut the power from my building for an hour last week, and I lost my mind.
Are you serious?
I couldn't do a thing.
Oh, actually, yeah. I forget how I think about
Nothing.
it. Like,
Nothing.
Can't even
Yeah.
watch TV.
Yeah.
Can't listen to the radio. Hey Google, sorry, Google's not alive right now.
well, you don't have a radio with batteries, just in case.
Why the fuck would I radio with batteries? It's
I would
2019.
just in case.
Just in case what? You want to listen to the top jams?
Not like I'm trying to listen to like Z100, but like, well, no, I mean, I think I'm always just like an in case of emergency person. So like, I have like a radio with me that like runs on batteries. This is in case like things happen and there's some sort of weird apocalyptic thing, and I can like listen to the news or whatever.
Car radios don't need AA batteries.
Just a one big one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
Just saying. Maybe
Surprising how many people will jump your car.
Which way? Just like without the masket, or
Yeah.
yeah, just come along.
Well, they want me to leave.
Oh, okay.
I've been on the same block for decades.
Oh,
like
okay.
20 years. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair.
all
Yeah.
right.
So, well, before we wrap up, what's in your future then? Because I know, you know, apparently you have, you know, your bird typewriter making daughter. And, you know, well, again, like we're trying to bring, you know, more attention to Mavis Beacon, especially because, you know, you were in the news recently, I feel.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to kind of capitalize off of that.
Yeah.
I'm looking to sell my autobiography,
Ooh.
which
Hand typed.
hand typed,
Oh, no.
and Sandy
Oh.
also wrote the foreword.
Oh,
that's
nice.
cool.
Yeah.
That's very
Yeah,
nice.
it's really something.
I
It's
can't wait.
intelligible, but it's really
Yeah.
I understand it.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I'm looking
You
to
speak bird now after all these years?
Yeah, we have a lovely language.
It's nice.
Here, can I speak something for
Oh,
you?
Yeah,
please.
please.
Okay.
So, well,
Your timer got a little stuck there, but I understood
did-
a lot of that.
What did you just say in bird right there?
I said. Did you hear it?
Oh,
we can't even hear it. We can't even hear it.
No, it's on a different frequency.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
It sounded like it was similar to The Bird is a Word or something like that.
No, we can't even. It's too. Or the frequency's too high
Oh,
for us.
Yeah.
We can't even hear it.
But that's how we communicate,
Yeah.
right? So I typed it, and you could read it.
I would love to.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would love to see what's in there. To be honest.
me too.
I'm out
Very
of
curious.
paper.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a
So-
big problem though. That's really,
Yeah.
I guess, the only problem. Like,
Yeah, sometimes
definitely-
I'll grab toilet paper from a restaurant
Does that
I
work?
sneak into, and it works for so long it tends to tear.
not the
Although
Scott.
I bet you have to like
Scott's
switch it
too
over
thin.
way more often since it's such a thing.
Oh, it is,
Yeah.
but it's beautiful.
But if you just get in there right, it should just be continuous. You can just keep unrolling it, and it might just keep.
You
go-
could,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
One ply, not the
Oh,
2 or 3.
It'd be like a
It's too
scroll.
soft
It'd
and
be like a
cottony.
scroll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Although I feel like one ply that tears so easily.
Yeah,
'Cause I
well,
know
it
I-
depends. The
From
harder
wiping experience, I feel like it's
the Scott brand,
yeah.
Scott's terrible.
Oh,
that's
so
the
bad.
best for typing.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's what all it's
Mhm.
for. Typing, not
Yeah.
wiping your butthole.
No,
Yeah.
although I've done it.
Yeah, we've all done it. If we've all had to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, this is
This was very eye opening.
I'm trying to think of anything else before we have to go.
Um,
AOL, do you still have your hours left? Do you still have a couple of 100 hours of AOL CDs laying around?
I still have all my CDs.
That's good.
And, I'm hoping again to start marketing them after the autobiography, is on the New York Times bestseller.
all right, cool.
I
We'll
think
even
it's-
work on that. We'll get that.
Who
done.
wouldn't want to know what's going on? It's like the nostalgia in this country is huge right now. Tanya Harding made a comeback.
Yeah.
Why can't Mavis Beacon?
Yeah,
Why can't Mavis?
Why? I
that's
think
true. And you haven't even hit anyone in the leg that we know of.
That
You
you
just
know
typed
of,
up people's
exactly.
faces, and that's
Yeah.
fine.
Right.
Because now people face tattoos all the time.
Oh yeah.
That's true.
Look at Takashi 69.
And then you remember their
Do I
name.
have to.
Yes. No, you don't have to.
Yeah. Does
Yeah.
do you think Sandy likes being stuck in a car all day if she's a bird?
Well, no,
She
she
can
hates
fly.
it. She flies around. She keeps hitting her head on the window. It's a
figured.
problem.
Yeah.
But the nice thing is, after a while, she passes out and she sleeps. And she wakes up renewed and refreshed. Sometimes I do take her out. I put her on my shoulder.
great. Oh,
little
I
pirate.
have to tie her legs down.
No glue.
No, never glue.
No, right.
But I have to keep her on there. And yeah, the poop is everywhere. But it's still
So yeah.
right. But it's nice to get her out a bit. And people are always amazed. And I talk about the autobiography that's coming out. I would love to come back and maybe
Oh please.
know,
Yeah, we would love to
push
have
it.
you back. Of
You
course,
could,
yes.
tell your fans.
Yep.
Yes.
Send us a letter when
I'll type you a letter.
when
Yeah,
it's coming
text
out.
us. Text us.
We'll
I'll
give you,
text you by typewriter.
Yeah.
We'll give you a few pieces of paper on the way out, just so you have them.
That would be really nice. Thank
Yes.
you.
Totally.
Thank you
I-
so
we
much.
have, we
Of
have
course,
plenty
no
laying around
problem.
here,
Yeah.
Hey, do you want to play a quick game with us before you go?
I'd love to play a
Let's
game.
play a game of Wed, Bed, Dead, everybody.
Bed,
Yay!
Dead.
This is the best game show on a podcast, Mavis. So we're going to give you 3 video game characters. You're going to tell us who you want to wed, who you want to bed, and who you want dead. Sound good?
Sounds good.
All
Sounds
right.
good. So This first one, he's very popular from Smash and Zelda. He's the main villain, Ganondorf.
Ooh.
Yeah.
He is an evil wizard.
Big asshole.
Very
he
evil
has a
wizard.
very large asshole.
No, he is a
orifice?
big
Oh, no,
asshole.
Oh, okay.
He
He
probably
probably-
does.
That's
He's
good to
very
know.
giant.
He's
Yeah.
a big man.
He's a big man, very evil sorcerer.
Mm-hmm.
He's dark,
Spiky red hair.
I like the
He's
hair.
like green skinned, kind of.
Yeah, I feel like
Pointy
it's
nose.
always interesting because I feel like in the games they like always vary. It's like sometimes he's green, sometimes he's dark skinned. I can't
Yeah,
tell.
I guess.
He's a member of the
Chameleon
Gerudo.
of,
who
of
are
what?
A Gerudo, who are a desert people.
Oh,
You
a
like
desert
deserts?
people.
I don't know if you're
I
into
do
deserts.
love deserts.
Okay, good.
He is evil, but he has magic powers though.
Okay.
So keep that. That's a good thing.
I like
So
magic.
Usually, man.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? Anyway,
With magic, you seem like more of a practical application kind of lady, and magic is very fanciful and like internet-y.
all right. Ganon. Everybody knows Ganon. Ganon.
Well,
not-
it is.
Well, magic is different. I consider a typewriter a piece of magic, so I guess we see
See?
it
Oh,
differently.
that's fair.
I used to think
I
I used to
respect
think the
that.
whiteout part was magic. I thought it was so cool when it worked.
It is magical.
Yeah. Not regular pig Ganon. Ganondorf.
Yes.
A little different, right? So
Well,
he's a-
yes. I mean, he's humanoid, so that's good.
Next one. I don't know how this guy's on the fucking list, Calvin. What's wrong with you? Super Meat Boy.
Oh,
Oh,
yay!
What
Wow.
the fuck? This guy's.
Ooh, he's been roughed up.
He's very.
Yes.
He's died billions of times.
Yes,
this
billions
guy.
of times. He is literally a piece of meat with
Super meat.
hands and feet.
A piece of bloody meat.
Yes. Yeah, every time he walks around, he leaves a trail of blood.
Yeah. Which kind of similar to Mavis.
Wow.
In a way.
Reminds me of my 30s. These are dark times.
How old are you, Mavis?
I'm 55.
Okay. You look good, 55.
Thank you.
So Super Meat Boy, yeah. I mean, he's missing teeth. He's full of
He's
blood.
happy though.
He's
smiling.
He's happy, yeah.
He's insane. Like
I like that.
he jumps into buzzsaws and like pits of spikes.
He
Like
can also bounce off walls, though, if you like wall jumpers.
he can wall jump,
Oh.
which could be.
If you're
But,
into parkour.
but he's gonna leave blood on. He's gonna leave a blood stain on the wall. So
Okay.
yeah, it's pretty gross. And the next one just made a huge comeback in the new Mortal Kombat game, by the way. Sonya Blade.
Oh.
Now, do we do Ronda Rousey's Sonya Blade that people are not happy with, or we do like the sexy Sonya from like 5 years ago?
Wow.
We're doing Ronda Rousey, Sonya.
I think you do whatever you want. Maybe original Sonya even. Original Sonya's badass.
Yes, that's true.
Great, a green tank top.
Yes.
She had a head. I like the headband. That
You
she
like
had.
the headband?
Yeah, she looked cool.
That's such a like 80s like
I know.
trope, though.
Why not, man?
Nah,
I'm a big
it's
Ninja
too,
Turtle
like-
fan. You know that.
I know, but for me it's a little too like weird. Olivia Newton-Johnny.
It's very Olivia Newton-Johnny. This outfit,
Yeah.
her original one. So
Yes.
Sonya Blade. So it's either this one or she's a general.
Yes, she's a general. She's a special forces general.
She's a very good soldier. Yeah.
Yes.
So keep that in mind when you're making your
martial
choices.
artist.
Yeah. She can.
She can throw energy rings.
She has a kiss of death though.
Yes.
You will explode if she kisses you.
Oh,
If she wants that to happen.
explode.
Yeah.
Yes.
You literally just explode.
Interesting.
So what are your choices here, Mavis? Ganondorf, Super Meat Boy, Sonya Blade, Wed Bed Dead.
well, I would definitely wed Super Meat Boy.
Definitely.
Really?
I feel like we connect.
Really?
Like we have things in common.
Hmm.
We've shared a lot. I feel like we have something
Interesting.
because he still has a smile on his face.
he's
Yeah.
a
even
happy
though he's
guy.
been beaten down over and over and over.
And you can relate, you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. I can see that.
The first guy,
Ganondorf.
Ganondorf, dead.
Ooh, yeah.
Too evil.
He
Link's
wouldn't
been
fit in
trying
my
to kill him.
car. He's huge.
Yeah, that's true too.
You
Well, he's
know?
got castles.
And the castles have no Wi-Fi, so you can use your typewriter.
Oh.
No worries.
Well, I didn't know that going in.
Yeah. The clicking might annoy him.
Oh,
It
that's
might,
true.
I don't know.
He gets
yeah,
annoyed
he seems
easily.
like a bit. Yeah,
He's brooding, just
right. I don't want to risk that.
Link's always trying to kill him.
I don't
Yeah.
feel like he looks like he can read.
That's a big one for you.
Yeah.
What are you guys gonna do?
How are we gonna communicate?
You're gonna be like, what I wrote today. He's gonna be like, I can't.
Uh huh.
And you're like, what? Why am I even here?
Yeah.
Right. And is he gentle with birds?
Probably not.
I mean, are you? Sorry, I didn't. That came out of nowhere.
You've been aggressive towards me.
Calvin's really Calvin's in a
I
mood today.
apologize.
He's
I
in a
apologize.
mood.
I-
And
you're
I
gonna-
would bet you're that lady.
You're gonna bet Sonya Blade, huh?
Oh yeah.
Because you way she looks, or you just kind of like the soldier karate aspect of it, or just
I think she
The
has a
whole
lot to
package.
offer me.
yeah.
I'd rather not say any more about that.
Okay, no, hey,
Hey, I
that's
respect
totally
that.
fine.
She
Really
is
good choices.
Very good looking.
She is.
Mm-hmm.
Sonya's awesome.
I'm gonna write about her when I go home.
Sonya Blade.
Yeah, you should.
The story, the fan fiction. I'm sure there's tons of that out there.
Oh
That's
yeah,
super
way
creepy.
too much. Ugh.
Calvin. Wubba dead.
I would dead Super Meat Boy.
Yeah.
I'd have to, because the blood
Good
everywhere.
luck.
But can he die?
He can't even fucking die. He loves it.
Actually, I know that. I feel like that is.
Not
It's going to be a
possible.
challenge, but I guess I'll have to face that with
You'll just like
dignity.
bore him to death.
Probably. I'll just tell him about all the comedy shows I do. And
Yeah,
we'll
just tell him
stop
to come-
caring.
he's got to come to all your shows
Yeah.
in a month. He'll hang
Torture
himself.
himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
But the
right.
blood everywhere, it's a little too messy
That's a
for
lot-
my
yeah,
taste.
that's-
And like, I'm already not great at cleaning, and like the last thing I need to do is like be like, you know, like in case people come over and they're like, why is
People
there,
are going to ask questions.
why is there blood everywhere? And I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm
Incriminating.
sorry. You know,
Yeah,
it's-
definitely.
you know, I don't need like someone throwing luminol everywhere and then it fucks up my shit. You
Yeah.
can't.
Okay.
So he's got to go.
All right.
To dead him, I would bed Ganondorf.
Hmm.
I think it'd be fun. You know, a little like magic in the bedroom, a little sparkle down under. It'd be nice.
Little sparkle down your scrotum.
Yeah.
All right.
Little scrote spark. You know,
Okay, yeah, sure.
scroty sparky.
But he's evil.
I mean, but like maybe for that night, I could be like, hey, you know, try being like not as evil.
What if that's the night Link and Zelda finally bust in and chop his head off?
Well, then it could be a party.
Touche.
Okay, then we got all the Triforce
Touche.
there. We can fucking really
Hey,
make
there
it
you go.
happen.
All right, all right.
Get into this.
Good point.
But you know, I also think it'd be fun. Like, I mean, I feel like he'd be like aggressive, but he'd be like a firm but gentle lover. You know.
I think he'd be awful like Khal Drogo in the first couple of episodes of Game of Thrones.
I think there'd be a lot of bloodstains everywhere.
Either way.
with that
Oh,
guy.
just like Super Meat
Yeah.
Boy.
A lot of blood.
Mm.
Yeah.
No, well, I think there's no real blood in the Zelda series. It's more like I would just turn into a shower of rupees, and that's fine.
I might be right. Oh, you're doing it for the rupees, aren't you?
I mean, yeah.
You're gonna fuck him dead and take them rupees. All right. Well played.
And then I guess, and then that means I would wed Sonya Blade.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you know, it'd be fun. She's a soldier. She could protect me. teach me-
Protect you, yeah. 'cause
protect
you
her.
can't.
I really can't. All right, Mavis. I get it.
She might die in battle.
I mean, well, that would be sad. I mean, she's not
Then
gonna
you'll be like the widow of like a soldier, and people like
widower.
You instantly get like some street cred.
Fruit
from that.
baskets.
What'd you call him?
Fruit basket. My little fruit basket.
You get a lot of fruit baskets.
I would. I'm not really a fan of fruit baskets per se, but I would take like,
Fruit buckets. Like KFC bucket, like a fruit bucket.
oh man.
KFC bucket would be nice.
I mean, I
I
would
don't
not
know how
complain
Sandy
about
would
that.
feel about that, but
Yeah.
It's made of wood. It's a wood bucket. They
well, that's
cost like
No, but
80,
if it's still a KFC bucket,
costs
there's
like
still
$80
chicken.
though.
it's
so
chicken
it's-
in their
Yeah,
bucket.
I mean,
Yeah,
Sandy
oh.
would probably be triggered.
Right, that's true.
I mean, I guess they're different species, so would she be that?
I
nice,
don't know. You know, I don't feed her.
What if she just scavenges herself? Or
She picks at herself.
I meant like she goes whatever.
I think we've established you're a very unique mother, Mavis.
We may have to call
Thank
PETA.
you.
Yeah.
We may have to call PETA on her.
Actually, no, we should not call PETA. Call the ASPCA.
That's true. All right.
PETA's annoying.
Yeah. Speaking of buckets of blood,
Yeah.
right?
So yeah. Anyway, wed Sonya.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I think you got a dead Super Meat Boy here.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
And you were the only one, Mavis, who
Wow.
really caught on, really latched onto him.
I have an eye for something special.
You do. I can't get over all the blood that potentially is going to be like every time he moves, it's like piles and puddles of it.
And you can hear like it's like
Oh,
you can
that's
hear
nice.
the.
It's like, hey,
bloodshedding.
meat, come here. It's like, oh
Yeah.
man.
Wow.
Yeah, he can jump high. He can wall jump, which is cool. But
Yeah.
Always smiling.
he's like,
That's true.
he's kind of like he should be on like Jackass, the MTV show.
Oh yeah.
He's like one of those guys. Like it's all right. Tone it down a little bit. You know, it's just too much.
Yeah.
These next two though, yeah, I'm gonna have to bed Sonya here.
Really?
Because here's the thing, because
Okay.
I got a special thing for Sonya because I was a huge Chun-Li fan,
Mhm.
and then when Mortal Kombat came out, I instantly went to Sonya
Yeah.
as the only female in the game.
Yeah.
And then right away went to Raiden because she was not that good in Mortal Kombat. But I love the flip kick she does.
Oh, where
she
she grabs you and
flips.
throws you.
It's
Yeah.
such a great move, you know. But I still like her, you know, deep down. I think she's a cool. And plus, as Mavis said, she's you know.
She's an attractive woman.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right?
she is.
And then I'll wed Ganondorf.
Oof.
Just for the riches, just for the protection also, and also for the...
But he keeps getting defeated, so...
But he also turns into like a dragon sometimes and can just like float around. And like, you know, people, nobody really fucks with him except Link. You know, no one really likes him. He's like, get out of here, Ganon. But I want to get some of that magic in me. You know, I hope he teaches me something. Gives me a scepter. I don't know what it takes. But I want to get some of this magic.
I think he seems like a little selfish, though. I don't know if
He's
he'd give
very
you
selfish.
a scepter, per se.
But if
and if you want his magic in you, that sounds like...
but if legally we're married, he has to like give me something, right?
Oh, he'll give you something.
Yeah.
Give you a lot of something, I think.
Yeah, he'll just be like, fine, here's a shrinking spell. Something. I'm like, all right. That's all
that kind of something.
So, yeah, I mean like that. You
not,
know?
it's something, not something, something.
That's what I'm saying.
So those are my choices there. So
I like that.
Mavis motherfucking
Seriously,
Beacon.
thank you so much for teaching us to type.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be able to save this episode. So thank you so
God, I
much.
hope it worked.
Thank you for pointing that out. You wouldn't be able to use your laptops or your fancy screens.
I mean, we probably would figure it out eventually, but
no,
I think
don't know about that.
you expedited this process.
I made it happen.
You
Created
did.
it.
Let Mavis
founder.
have this victory. It sounds
Thank
like you
you.
need this. So yes.
ASDFJKL semi. I'll never forget that, you know?
Yeah.
That's right.
But
Or QWERTY. Or
I think Miss Weaver was my
QWERTY.
typing
Oh,
teacher.
yeah, I trained her. Yes.
Did you train Miss
Yeah, I
Weaver?
remember her.
Yeah.
She was a slut, but I focused her with a typewriter,
Yeah.
so she did well.
Hey, you all pretty got off the pole, and that's what matters.
Yeah. Well, I hope this helps your book. Obviously, I hope this helps
you.
get your word out there. And this has been such an honor for us to have you on. So
Thank you so much. And
Thank you,
free
Mavis.
Sandy. And
yeah, really, free Sandy.
Yeah.
I think she's probably done making typewriters.
She'd
right?
die if I let her go at this point. So
Oh, for real?
she needs me.
Yeah. Well, I think she did it on purpose.
Yeah.
Anyway, everybody,
Well.
thank you for listening,
and we will see you next week.
and we'll talk to you next week as well.
Yes.
Bye.
And we will touch you next week.
Yes.
Today's playable character is portrayed by comedian and actress Julie Kotakis. Please check out her critically acclaimed web series, Madge the Vag. That's MADGE, the VADGE.